Right, so I think we're going to do a little bit. Oh, thanks, Windows. I think we're going to do a little bit of Sonic now, Sonic X Shadow Generations, which I did buy on Steam today so that I can play. Let me just get it loaded up. So if you're wondering, like normally with Sonic games, I'll buy them on console, but I decided to buy this game on Steam because the Sonic games are generally pretty good at being very moddable, at least from the last few games that I've seen. And I'm hoping that in the near future, we're going to get some really good mods out of this game. I might even do a mod showcase if we get enough stuff to work with. But for now, I'm just going to be playing the game vanilla, and we're just going to enjoy it that way. 1 second. Just waiting for the game to fire up still. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought. Is it loading? Wait, is it? Play, please. Okay, I think it's loading now. So, I played Sonic Generations on stream about 2 years ago, I think. And even though I did play it a couple years ago, I am opting to play it again. So I'm not going to be doing the Shadow Generations content tonight. That will be in a future stream. But it should be very near future because Sonic Generations isn't a super long game as long as you do the bare minimum content required to like finish the story. But I just want to play it again because you know what? Sonic Generations is it's a damn fine good game. In my opinion. Like it's a very good like Sonic Team has had this habit of releasing these celebratory games like every 5 to 10 years that like are supposed to celebrate like a landmark year for Sonic. Like the 10th year anniversary, we got Sonic Adventure 2. 15th year, I forget what that was. And the 20th year was Sonic 06, I think. And you know that we all know how that turned out. This game came out 25 years after Sonic was invented, and you know that was pretty good. Not this game here that I'm looking at. I mean, like Sonic Generations. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, this game right here. But yeah, basically, from what I understand, it's like 2 games because this is just like a complete campaign on its own. Which as much as I want to play this now, I want to revisit this game and enjoy it. So we're just going to be doing this for tonight. I could possibly play the full Sonic Generations in a single sitting if I'm quick enough, but I think I'll split the Sonic Generations portion into 2 parts, and then I will do Shadow. Oh Jesus. Why is it loud now? Hold on. I don't know why it suddenly changed volume there. Well, I mean, do that. Hang on a second. Oh. Turn that off. Of course, that's the very first thing I want to do. Right, so I'm going to set this to 10, right? I'm going to set everything to 10 because I'm going to turn the internal volume back up again in case it resets back to 100%. Right, I think... I wish I could fine-tune this because I use the D-pad and it like goes real fucking quick. You know what, 14 is fine. Good enough. Now, so graphics settings, got everything set pretty good from what I can see here. V-Sync's on, excellent. Just gotta make sure everything is to my liking. Oops. Yeah, I think we're good to go now. Challenge tries. Adjust the lives for challenges. Right, so, like I said, this is basically to celebrate Sonic's 20th anniversary, I believe. Or 25th, sorry. And it's like the best of classic Sonic and modern Sonic in one game. Wait, it's not showing up now? Wait, it was showing up a minute ago. What do you mean? Hold on. You didn't miss much. I was just changing settings, but I don't know why it's not showing up anymore. One moment, please. I take it the launcher, like the thing with the two games in the actual game, are two separate processes, so I have to like capture this one now. 1 second. Okay, don't want the chat to be captured. I want this to be captured. Right, you can see that now, I think. Yep. Right, now let me just quickly set that to bilinear so it's smoothed out nice. Right, there we go. Thank you for letting me know that before I started. All I did was just change settings. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game, and I look forward to revisiting it, even though I streamed it like about 2 years ago. My original VOD for the original PC version of the game did come out on YouTube, so it's there if you want to watch it. But... Where they can't use the D-pad for Sonic, like if they're doing the 2D segments. But yeah, this was like the first really good Sonic game that we got after Unleashed, because for a good while in the middle, like between Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Unleashed, a lot of people would argue it's like the dark age of Sonic, where we got a lot of really mediocre or bad products. And you know, like the, what was it called again, the Sonic 06, or just Sonic the Hedgehog, but people colloquially like call it the Sonic 06. Like that one was pretty much like the catalyst that ended up, you know, putting Sonic in a really bad place for a while, and people thought, oh, the franchise is dead now. It's not coming back from that. And bad enough that Sonic 06 came out and was like a hot piece of garbage. But you know what else came out the exact same day as that to also celebrate Sonic's 15th anniversary? Or 20th? Sorry, I get the numbers mixed up. But basically, we got two games that day. Sonic 06 and Sonic the Hedgehog for Genesis on GBA. And if you don't know anything about the GBA port of Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis, it is bad. Like, really fucking bad. So it was basically just a 1-2 punch of like, oh man, yeah, Sonic's not doing so hot right now. Yeah, maybe shouldn't have pressed the spin dash button on that. Let me know if the frame rate in that is good. Like, it's not choppy or anything, is it? It should be fine. I think I heard that this game is unfortunately using de novo, but I think it should run fine for the most part. I was able to stream Sonic Frontiers without any issue. I really wish the AAA industry would just in general stop fucking using de novo for the DRM. PC games already have DRM, it's called Steam. We don't need a second layer of DRM on top of that, please. But yeah, this is a... I remember going to the local video game store like 15 years ago and like buying this game day one. Also, I think the FMV cutscenes might be a bit louder than the game itself, so I hope you guys are okay with that.
He'll be here any second.
It's about the same volume.
Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something?
Surprise!
Aw, you guys.
Were those Chow always in the background? I don't remember them being there.
It's kinda impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right.
Also, that part with
Happy
Sonic
birthday,
and
Sonic.
Amy,
Hope you like
I've
this.
been hearing some people talk about that, and some people have been trying to make a controversy out of it.
Like it? I love it.
Because instead of like pushing Amy away, like because she's obsessed with Sonic, she's serving him cakes. I don't know. I don't mind the change. I'm not looking too deep into it,
What
honestly.
is that? What's it doing?
So yeah, I noticed two major differences with the cutscene there, like the Amy bit with Sonic and the Chow.
Hey, those are my friends!
Help us!
Considering the Chow were there, I assume that they will appear in some form in this version of the game. Not really sure what they're for exactly, like when they show up or what, but I guess I'll find out soon enough. So when I played this originally on stream 2 years ago, I did all of the challenge missions, I think.
Where am I?
I'm not going to be doing all of them this time around, I'm just going to be doing mostly the bare minimum. So if you want to see me rage at fucking playing volleyball with Victor the Crocodile on a fucking musical stage, you're going to be sorely disappointed. I'm not doing that again. You can watch the previous, like, playthrough of this for that. But yeah, that fucking challenge, like, fuck that challenge so hard. It was so annoying. It was basically like Victor sending a musical note at you at different spots on the map, and you have to, like, basically home it before it touches the grounds. Like, homing attack it. Alright, so here's the modern Sonic stuff. Which, you know, this whole thing got popularized by... Oh, I got the drop dash. Neat. Thought I was just fucking around with that, but yeah, drop dash is in this. That was not here originally. I'm so glad that Sonic Mania, like, invented a new mechanic that actually is really good. I'm normally somebody who doesn't like motion blur in video games, but for a game like this, it makes perfect sense and it actually looks really nice because it gives you that, like, illusion of, like, real fast movement. Smoothment. I combined two words. I was gonna say smooth movement, and I kind of, like, just merged the two together. I did a Dragon Ball fusion of the words. Whoa! Oops. Okay, so the buttons are a little bit different from what I'm used to. Because I usually press the A button. Hold on. Like, when I jump, which is the A button, I typically expect to press the A button again in order to do, like, the dash attack. But in this game, it's your drop dash. I think the B button is my dash, my charge attack button, or I forget the name of it. But basically, when you home in on an enemy, like, that's the button now. So that's gonna take some, like, relearning. Oh god. There. Wait, that's not... Okay, it's the X button that does it. The B button is your stomp. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while to get used to that, so if I do dumb shit, then that's the reason, because I'm still remembering. Okay. Really? Wait, why can I not walk onto you? Okay then, fine. Ow, right into the face of that. Oh, there's the drifting button. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, well that went pretty well. I made a couple mistakes there, but that's okay. Some of that is just down to me not pressing the right button at the right time, others is just me not remembering which button does what, because they changed the controls slightly for this version.
Thanks, Sonic. That was awful. I couldn't tell where I was or what had happened. Ugh, like I was trapped in a nightmare.
Well, you're safe now, and that's what's important.
Oh, they actually added the line for Sonic!
Is it just me, or does Green Hill look different?
This isn't South Island, and all the color and life's been drained from it. Totally strange.
And no stranger than fighting evil genies or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. Right
Yeah,
now,
that
we
line
should
is
focus
still
on
there.
finding our friends.
I think...
We can start over there.
I'm worried about pressing
That
start in
skyline
case it
looks
skips the
familiar,
cutscene.
but I
I
can't
don't
be
know if
sure.
it does.
Well, that's as good a lead as any, Tails. Back in a flash.
Wow, that was crazy, Sonic. You weren't kidding. It's like you never left.
Okay, you cannot pause cutscenes, at least I don't think you can. I'm noticing some... Okay, here's the thing. I don't play Sonic Generations all that often, but I played it just often enough to realize that there are some key differences with the cutscenes. I think all of the lines have been re-delivered from scratch. Like, I don't think they're the same lines from the original game. Because even though it's the same voice actors or voice actresses, I am noticing the way, the cadence in which they deliver the lines is a bit different this time around. Like that one part where Sonic was saying, no different from saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park, like that definitely sounded a bit different. Search for Chow hidden in various stages. You can check your saved Chow in the collection room. I don't know if I'll go out of my way to get all of these, but I'll try and get some of them. I don't know if they really benefit you in any way. I haven't figured that out yet, but... Right, so let me quickly tinker with the settings. Turn the music slightly down. Sound effects, I think I can turn down just a little bit as well. Don't want it too loud, don't want it too quiet. Right, so let me go to the collection room and see what we got here. So yeah, we got the FMV cutscenes. Chow Rescue. Oh, okay, it gives you like hints as to where to find these guys. Also, this pretty much just straight up spoils upcoming levels, unless... No, it just straight up spoils it. I mean, I know what the game is already, but the fact that it doesn't even, like, tell you, oh, it's in question mark, question mark, question mark. No, it just tells you the level. So yeah, maybe they should have thought that one through, for people that have never played this game before. So yeah, not got any art. I don't have any music yet either. I don't think I've got anything. I mean, I got these. So yeah, just a little blurb. Oh, okay. Right, let us continue. Oh yeah, there's also this thing where you can buy upgrades and shit. How much skill points do I have at the moment? Wait a minute. Skill customization. Okay, so currently I've got 100 to work with. We'll come back to that once I got more rings. Right, so we finished Green Hill. Switch characters. So basically, for those that haven't played this game before, each level has an Act 1 and an Act 2. Act 1 is classic Sonic, Act 2 is modern. But you can do them in any order you want, but I generally like to do classic and then modern in that order. Because I feel like that makes the most sense. Oh yeah, it tells you here, right, okay. Oh, fuck. I never really go to the collection room, but I wanted to see if there was anything waiting for me there. So yeah, here's Chemical Plant Zone. A classic. Like, the music, in my opinion, for Chemical Plant Zone is very iconic. It's like a very good song that makes excellent use of the Sega Genesis FM synth. Whereas a lot of games that were made for the Genesis, their music kind of come out sounding like farts. But yeah, no, I love, like, I grew up with Sonic 2, and I think I played Sonic 1 later, and I didn't like it that much, because it hasn't held up that well. Sonic 2, I may be biased, but I feel like Sonic 2 still holds up remarkably well, even today. That's like one of those games that I'll go back to once in a while, and I'm like, this game is so good. There's a reason Chemical Plant Zone ended up making it as one of the zones represented, not only in this game, but in Sonic Mania, which was also kind of a celebratory, like, oh, here's, like, you know, the best of Sonic's past, and then some. But yeah, I would say Chemical Plant is probably in my top 5 favourite Sonic zones of all time. Like, it's that good. Such funky music. Oh, you know what? There is something I want to show you guys. Hang on a second. Sorry, I tapped out for a second and realised the game went silent. Right, I'm going to tab back out again because I want to show you guys something fucking weird, but also really cool. Hang on. What was it? I think it was this. Okay, yeah, I think it was this one. Right, let me just quickly download this video. Or download... Wait. No, I don't need to download the video. Right, I just want to show you this real quick. Let me screenshot something so I can put it up on screen. So, a few months ago, YouTube randomly recommended me this. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this on YouTube, where it recommends you, like, people basically taking, like, an excerpt of an existing video game song, and then after, like, 30 seconds or so, they let this, like, AI program, like, try to continue and do more with the song, based off of the criteria that they've been given. So, I'm gonna let you listen to this. I'm just gonna say this right now. The directions that this fucking song goes in, because of the AI, it's an experience, but it's not like, oh, it's so bad. It's more like, holy shit, this is really fucking good for AI. Like, listen to this. I will tell you when it makes the switch from original to AI generated. So we're still on original. And here's the change. I love that it brings back that one part of the melody just for that, like, you know, for the next bit, for the how do I word this? Like, it's basically bringing back a certain part from the actual song in order to, you know, link to the next part of the song. Like, that's pretty fucking cool. I need to download this song later and maybe use that for future pre-streams, because that song is fucking slaps. Like, better than it has any right to for something AI generated based off of, like, no more than 30 seconds of criteria to work on. Like, that's fucking insane. Like, AI is becoming so good. It's kind of scary, actually, how good AI has gotten over the last couple years, honestly. But yeah, let's continue. Right, now for Act 2. I may replay a couple levels to try and find at least one Chow, because I want to see what they do. But for now, I'm gonna push ahead with what's going on here. Got a red ring. Artwork 1, 2, and 3 have been unlocked. I'll look at the collection room later if I feel like it. I don't have any music to select from. Right, so now we do Chemical Plant Zone in 3D. Ah, fuck. I was trying to be clever by landing on a different path, but I couldn't even do it right. Maybe I should use the drop the drop thing. There we go. Wait, okay. Ah, fuck, okay. Damn. So the A button to home is still the A button to home, but only when you see the homing thing. If you try it any other time, it becomes the drop dash. So at least I know that now. Still kind of weird though, because I'm not used to that. But I guess I'll get used to it the more I play this. But I missed 2 red rings already. Well, I missed one of them. Oops, that's not. But yeah, thankfully the PC port of the kind of remaster, I don't know if it's a remaster or a remake, I guess remaster of Sonic Generations is thankfully pretty good. I haven't noticed any like severe performance issues. And it seems like according to you guys it looks pretty fine on stream as well. Nope. Yeah, the modern chemical plant music is really fucking good. Well, ah, fuck. As much as I love Sonic games, I'm inevitably gonna make a lot of mistakes, but I hope it's still fun to watch regardless. Oh, hang on. No, that's not the direction I want to go in. I want to go this way.
Yes!
Yes!
All right!
All right! Come on, Tails. Hey, hey, hey! You made it!
Damn. There we go. I got ring number 1 and ring number 3 and number 5, sorry. I can speak. I just cannot speak very well. Does this game have an S rank? Or is A the best you can do?
Sonic!
Tails!
It'll be interesting to see the differences in the cutscenes with the way they
This is
deliver
definitely
the
the chemical
lines.
plant, but we're not remotely on West Side Island.
Oh, they even mentioned
Did
West
that
Side
monster
Island.
do
Okay.
this?
That's neat.
We'll figure it out later. Our friends come first.
God, that's so weird that they actually made the effort to re-record and, you know, like, recanonize, like, some of the dialogue, or recontextualize it. I didn't think they were gonna do that. I thought it was just gonna be the original dialogue. Also, this part here where you see, like, a rescued friend, and then you see Sonic reacting, like, he only reacts by doing, like, a blank gesture or something with no words, but he actually says something now when he does that.
You saved me, Sonic. I'll be sure to return the favor next time around.
Not really worrying about that right now, Amy.
Yeah, he never did that before.
Wonderful.
Wonderful! I'm so psyched to get to hang out with you, Sonic. Come talk to me anytime. Okay, so I'm not going to get too into this, but I figured I might as well just acknowledge it. Like, I kind of mentioned it a little bit during the opening cutscene of the game. There's been this kind of, I guess you could say controversy, but honestly it feels like a non-troversy, as far as I'm concerned, about one specific change to the opening cutscene with, like, Sonic having that birthday party, and how they changed that one bit with Sonic interacting with Amy. Because in the original, he would push Amy back with his hands, but they changed it so that she's serving him cakes. Some people are saying that the game is now woke because you're not allowed to make fun of girls or whatever, like females. Because the original, it was like, haha, he's pushing her back because she's annoying him, so she's the butt of the joke. But then on the other end of the spectrum, it's like, oh, well, now it's sexist because she's serving him food like she's a maid or something, and it's like, what is going on? Why are people getting so up in arms about a simple change in a cutscene? For a Sonic game, no less. I don't understand people sometimes. The change was inoffensive, and here's the way I see it, and I think Ant agrees with me on this because we were talking about it last night when we found out about this. I think the reason they changed that was to basically fix Amy's personality somewhat. Because when this game originally came out, she still had a certain, let's just say, personality to her that a lot of people didn't agree with. Where she was this, like, love-obsessed maniac who would be willing to keep Sonic in a fucking prison cell unless he married her. That actually happens in Sonic Adventure 2, by the way, look it up. And she confronts him, in Sonic Heroes, she confronts him in the forest and being like, there is no way out of marrying me, and then starts fighting him, and it's like, okay. But yeah, that whole thing with him pushing her back in the original, like, OG cutscene kind of feels like, you know, the leftover, sort of like, the lingering elements of that aspect of her old personality. Whereas now, they kind of like fixed it. She's just a normal person now who likes and respects Sonic. and wants to offer him a cake because, you know, it's his birthday party, and it's like, yeah, here, have this, you deserve it, you know, because you're important to us. At least that's the way I see it. I don't see it as this whole thing where it's like, oh, the game is woke. What, did Sweet Baby Inc. work on this or something? No. No, I think people are looking too deep into that. So I saw like a YouTube video that was like making a big deal out of it, and I'm like, does it really warrant a YouTube video making a big stink about it? I think not. But you know, that's just my opinion. You know what they say, that's just a theory. Oh. Anyway, here's Sky Sanctuary. I'm gonna shut up about that now and just enjoy the game. Oh. Oh, Classic Sonic has drop dash as well. Makes sense. But I do like that they're like that they fixed. Not so much fixed per se, but just be like, okay, we're gonna like kind of like fine tune the sort of unspoken lore of the Sonic franchise by re-recording these lines. That's definitely more effort than I was expecting for a remaster of this game, to be honest. They could have just easily kept the original voice lines and call it a day, but no, they actually asked the, you know, the voice actors and voice actors to be like, hey, can you come back and record some lines for this? Oh, God. But yeah, no, I do appreciate the change, honestly. Oh, okay. Ooh, boy. It's a good thing this game doesn't have a life system. I forget if the original Sonic generations had a life system. But yeah, in terms of like... So here's how this game's structured, because it's like a celebratory game. They basically take like a level from each major generation of Sonic, hence the name Sonic Generations. So it's like levels based off different eras of the Sonic franchise up to this point. So the first 3 levels are basically the Genesis era, it's like Sonic's 1, 2, and 3. There is a life system in this game. Do you have to like enable it or something? Because I didn't see it. I hear tick-tocking in the background. Also, you know what sucks about this level in particular? In order to get all 5 red rings, you have to play through the level at least 3 times. Because at the last bit, there's like 3 separate paths, and you can only pick one of them, and each path has its own red ring. I got the original Green Hill Zone music. I hope they added some Sonic Mania music, because here's the cool thing you can do in this game. You can actually replace the existing song with your own song of choice. So I could just play the level again with this song if I wanted to. Wait a minute. Never mind. Right. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Ah well. Right, Act 2. Ah, crap. I didn't hold the jump enough.
Whoops.
There we go. God, I missed 2 rings already? Yeah, I'm not gonna get all the red rings. I don't generally consider myself a completionist. So, if you're expecting me to get all the red rings, I'm not gonna be doing that. Maybe if I feel so inclined, I'll do that shit off the stream, but I'm not gonna be doing it on stream. Just too much effort for a little reward, I feel. The only time where I feel collecting red rings was ever worth it was Sonic Colors. Because in that game, if you collected enough red rings, you would unlock special stages in which you would get a Chaos Emerald. And if you get all the Chaos Emeralds, you get to play as Super Sonic, which I believe that's the very first time that Super Sonic is playable in a 3D Sonic game, like in a normal level, and not like as a final boss set piece. So that was kind of cool back then to be like, oh cool, you can unlock Super Sonic, and like replay all the levels as him. But yeah, that was the only time where I feel like getting the red rings was actually worth it, because it was a really cool reward for people that went the extra mile and got that shit. Oh fuck. I looked away for a second and didn't realise there was a gap there.
Alright.
Wait, what was that? I saw something weird there.
Ooh.
My eyes might have been playing tricks on me, but I thought I saw something weird and purple on that pillar. Oh, it's a Chow. Okay. Oh! Come back here, you. Got him. So, is this a Knight's Chow? A Dark Knight's Chow? Oh, fuck. Guess we're going this way then. If I die, do I lose him? If anybody knows. Okay. Alright, here we go. Wait, where did he disappear to? Where is he? I guess I lost the Chow. Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Oh no.
I forgot about the buttons again. That was not my proudest moment, and neither was that. I bet you any money, chat, that my playthrough of Sonic Generations from 2 years ago was way better than this. But you know, I'm kind of glad that I'm playing this version, like, because the controls are slightly different, so it'll be a nice way to, like, you know, relearn the controls and be ready for when I do Shadow Generations. Because I bet that game will also use the same control layout. Like, I'm still hammering into my brain, don't press the A button to, like, do the mid-air dash, because it will not work. That's the only thing that's really tripping me up right now, and it's slightly annoying, but I can see why they changed it. Because I think Sonic Frontiers had this control scheme. But when I have the mindset of playing like an older game, I expect the older control layout. Also, I do have the Chowies right there. It's Nucleus. It's Nipples the Enchilada, everyone.
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed it. Now let's get some payback on that monster.
Ha! Get in line, knucklehead. All right.
One of my favorite Sonic and Sonic and Knuckles interactions was... Oh, I forgot exactly how it went. It was like when they were talking to each other, kind of having a heart-to-heart during Sonic Frontiers, like when there was like some lore drops or whatever. Like, that was a pretty like cool back and forth between those two. Like, they were basically being bros for a minute, and it was kind of cool. Whereas usually they kind of like get sick of each other and they just don't want to have anything to do with each other. But no, I liked how they handled, like, you know, their friendship aspect in that game. Like, Frontiers did a lot of good things for like characters, but they fixed Tails' character because Sonic Forces basically ruined it. it basically shat all over like Tails' character development over the last several 3D Sonic games. Then Frontiers actually fixed it. So yeah, just a lot of interesting stuff like that. Right, so here's the part where I need to do the challenges. I'm just going to be doing the bare bones stuff here and just go for the ones that give you the keys, because you need those for the boss fight. Like, again, when I streamed this game like 2 years ago, I did every single challenge, and it made the playthrough much longer than it normally would have. So here's the first of the rival battles, which is basically like a mini-boss fight. And you have to do this in order to finish the game, pretty much. Because you'll get a Chaos Emerald. Like, to finish the game, you need all the Chaos Emeralds. So yeah, we got the 3, Genesis Sonic games, but here's the one from Sonic CD during that era, being represented as well. I forget how many hits he takes, like maybe 3 or 4. Also, I'm glad that they used the Japanese soundtrack for this fight, because I'm sorry for anyone who's a fan of it, but I do not like the American soundtrack to Sonic CD. I need rings badly. Nice. I think I did that. Oh no, it's not 3 hits, it's 4, apparently. Oh, fuck. Oh! There. Yeah, it's 4 hits. You know what's a fucking experience and a half? Oh, I got an S rank, nice. An S rank requires you getting A plus not dying once, right? Like, that's how it works. But yeah, do you know what's an experience and a half? Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog the movie, aka Sonic OVA. Like, that movie, the English dub in particular, is really fucking fun to watch. Especially with friends. Like, I can just quote that movie up and down all over the place. Like, it's so fucking funny to me at times. Remember the owl? Like, the owl guy, I think his name was Old Man. At least that's what Sonic and Tails was calling him. Yeah, he should be, they should bring him back. Like, put him in a future Sonic game, please, that would be cool. Nah, don't bring him back. But you know what you should bring back, though? Bring back Scratch and Grounder. We need some Adventures Sonic the Hedgehog representation. Right, let's do this key mission. So I think these side missions also have their own songs. It's not Chemical Plant again. Oh, wait, I guess it is. I guess certain missions have different songs. Wow. Oh, right. Yep. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm on fire. Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. Has anyone here ever seen the cartoon OKKO? The reason I ask is because I've never really seen the show. Apparently it's a decent cartoon, but I saw one episode of it because I heard about it and I absolutely had to check it out when I found out about it. I forget what the episode name is, but it's basically a love letter to Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Because the whole episode is just nothing but reference after reference of that particular cartoon. Like, they just make fun of it so much and it's really fucking funny to me. Like, they even have, like, fucking... Like, Sonic and Tails and Scratch and Grounder, I think, make an appearance in that episode. At least Sonic and Tails do. I think, like, Scratch and Grounder, it might be, like, other people, like, pretending to be them. I forget exactly, but... I remember watching that, and I was just having a ball with it. Like, it was a good, like, 10-minute episode. Whatever it was. But yeah, I finished the level, so let's move on. I think you need to get a key for both Classic and Modern. I don't remember. Bonus bell's been added to the challenge gate. Oh, right, this thing. So I have to, like, catch this. Right, there we go. Right, give me the key. Okay, yeah. Alright, here we go. Wow. So watch out for the crumbling course, huh? Okay. You know, as well as like, if they're gonna like let you choose other like unlockable songs and shit, I do hope they added songs from not only Sonic Mania, but songs from Sonic Frontiers, because the Zone Act music for that game was really good. Maybe even some songs from Sonic Forces, because that game also had some good like level music. I know they're not going to add a whole lot, like only a few songs per game as far as I can tell, but it would be nice. Oh. There we go. Yeah. There we go. I need to watch Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog again. Like, that's one of those cartoons that I'll every once in a while come back to just because it's so fucking stupid but funny. Wow, that was so fucking hard. We'll give this one a try. Oh, I got plenty of time. Yeah, we'll be able to do this easily. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, the Casino Night Pinball thing is here? I'll have to look at that then. I think originally that was like a day one DLC in the original game, but it makes sense for it to be here. Anyone remember the 3DS version of Sonic Generations that came out? Like, I streamed that as well, actually. But the full playthrough of that's on my YouTube channel. Yeah, the 3DS Sonic Generation was pretty decent. Like, that had some good representation across the different eras. What was cool about the handheld version of Sonic Generations in particular was, like, the first few levels, again, was, like, representing Genesis, like, you know, Sonic 1, 2, and 3 for the most part. But then after that, it goes a different direction, where it starts representing, like, the best of Sonic's handheld adventures. Because it has, like, Sonic Rush and, like, a few other ones as well, like, I think a Sonic Advance thing in there somewhere. But it did have some console stuff as well, like, it had Sonic Adventure 2, like, I forget the name of that thing, what was it called? Not Rail Canyon, Radical Highway was in there. But it did have some handheld stuff, which was kind of cool to see. It also had, like, the handheld version of Sonic Colors as, like, a representation because of the Wisp powers in that one. But yeah, it was kind of neat how they, like, included some handheld stuff as well as, like, you know, the stuff that most people know from the console adventures. I saw the pinball. I'm gonna check that. Oh. Yeah, so this was originally, like I said, a day one DLC on the vanilla Sonic Generations. But it's just here now. Okay. Was tilt again, left and right stick, yeah, or left stick, left and right. I can words. Sometimes I just turn words into word salad. It's the best. Yeah, we'll try this out real brief. But yeah, I think Casino Night Zone was like a full-on level in like Sonic Generation 3DS. God, remember Sonic Spinball? That game is fucking weird. Have I ever streamed Sonic Spinball before? I don't know if I have. I don't remember. I may have briefly played it on stream in the Sonic, the Sega, oh, what's it called? The Sega Genesis Classics Collection. But I don't think I've done a full playthrough of it on stream. I've played the game, like, completely in my own time, I think. It's kind of a neat concept, but it's also a very fucking janky-ass pinball game. Like, it definitely has some issues with, like, how the game is handled. But I did like how in Sonic Spinball... Oh, fuck. I did like in Sonic Spinball how there was just this thing where certain parts of the level were just like flat areas where you could like actually stop and land on your feet as Sonic, and it becomes like a temporary platformer where you just like jump about and spin dash and stuff, and then you go back to like, you know, the normal pinball table and like do the next part. And how the game is structured is like each level you have to find like 3 Chaos Emeralds, and to get to the Chaos Emeralds you've got to go down different paths and like unlock switches and stuff. And then once you get all the Chaos Emeralds, you have to like find where the boss is. It was a really cool idea on concept. It was a cool concept on paper. But again, very janky Sonic game. It wasn't quite all there. Ah, fuck. Not very good at keeping the ball from falling. I don't know how to get that last coin that I saw in the distance. Does anybody know how to get that one? You know what? I'm gonna try with modern Sonic, see how he plays. I don't remember if modern Sonic was even playable in the casino level in the original Sonic generations. I thought this was purely just a classic Sonic affair, but maybe they added modern Sonic for this version of the game. Yeah, so you can activate the boost if you want, which I suppose that could help for certain situations. I think I know how to get that one coin. Maybe not. Oh. Neat. There we go. I need to hit that other switch. Damn. Oh. Ah! I don't know how to get that other coin that's on the right, as well as the one on the left. Yeah, I'm gonna try going up that pipe again. Up. 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 There we go. Up. Oh, why didn't you hit it? Trying to hit one thing in there, but I keep missing it. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. I brain farted. There we go. Well, I need to hit the back one, which is not going to happen, because of course it's not. Oh, nice. Blech. Fuck. Come on, reach the back. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm really trying to hit that button at the back there. Nope. While we're on the subject of Sonic cartoons, like Deke back in the 90s, like, you know, the company Deke that's made like a lot of cartoons, including the Mario cartoons back in the day. Ooh. Hold on to that thought. Oh, okay. Okay, right, I see what's going on now. Uh-oh. Okay. So I have to just hold that, I guess. Whoa, whoa. What just happened there? I think I got the coin, but I fell. So yeah, back in the 90s, Deke made a bunch of, like, video game cartoons. They made, you know, Captain and the Game Master, they made the Mario cartoons, then they made a bunch of Sonic cartoons. They had a monopoly on video game cartoons back in the 90s. And we had 3 different eras of Sonic cartoons, both of them running concurrently, and then one after that, after those 2 had ended. Like, we got Sonic Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is the one that I mainly grew up with, and then we had Sonic Sat AM, which was kind of running alongside it. Like, that one was on Saturday mornings, I think, which is why people call it Sonic Sat AM, because it was on Saturday mornings. Oh, right, did I get the 3 keys? I forget. Wait a minute. I don't know if I grabbed that 4th key. I think I may have. Right, okay then. But yeah, we had Sonic Sat AM, which was really good. And then the one they made after that was Sonic Underground, and nah. I'm sure it has its fans, but it really does not hit the same for me. It's not. I honestly don't think it's good. Like, it was trying to tell a more complex and, like, more serious story, but it just does not nail it right. Like, it's sometimes really laughably bad from what I've seen. And I've tried watching the first few episodes, and I was like, alright, I'm out. I'm not watching any more of this. But yeah, Sonic Underground was not good. Sorry to disappoint those that are fans of that show, but it just didn't do it for me. Go watch Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic Sat AM instead. I wonder if they re-recorded Mike Pollock's lines for Eggman. Guess we're about to find out.
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic.
Dr. Eggman!
It's the last thing you'll see in this world.
Yeah, I think they re-recorded his lines.
Another Sonic? What? Wait a second!
You know, any excuse to hear more Mike Pollock is good in my book. Like, I fucking love Mike Pollock as Eggman. Like, he is so good as him. He's like my favorite, like, Robotnik/Eggman voice actor. I don't know who my second favorite would be. It might be Long John Baldry doing Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Robotnik, because of the fucking sheer, like, mimetic quality to it. I guess I'll have to give myself a promotion!
Catch me if you can!
Oops.
I will flatten you!
I remember with the... Yeah, just a bit rusty, like this robot.
Not bad!
There we go.
I will flatten you!
So yeah, it starts off like a, you know, a straight up like side-scrolling thing. And then it becomes this Klonoa ass-looking boss fight, which, wait, whoa, what the? Yeah, you're just gonna have to hold on to that thought, because I don't know why I fucking died there. What happened? Why did I fall off? Normally the game is scripted to send you up to the platforms you're supposed to be on, but no, I just fell right through that fucking bit I landed on. Ow. Pain.
I will flatten you. Not bad.
Alright. I will flatten you. Oh, he didn't say that thing.
Say the line, Eggman.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, now it turns into a pseudo-Klonoa boss fight where everything is still side-scrolling, but it's like 2.5D arena. Nope. Gotta get on his arm when it's malfunctioning. And then hit one hit. Oh yeah, the music gets more intense as you hit more and more here. Ah, shite.
Hello.
Yeah, how about you try it now? Oh, I missed it. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Very nice. I just had a thought. I'm gonna say it in a second. Oh! I actually saw...
What?
Huh.
No! No! Sonic, save me!
Okay, that's definitely a difference to the cutscene. Interesting that they would show that. Huh. Yeah, so normally in that cutscene, you're not supposed to see what classic Eggman looks like. Like, he's still in his, like, capsule or something when he gets sucked into the time, like, stop thing. But yeah, no, they actually, like, modeled him for that cutscene.
Huh. Couldn't have done it better myself.
This confirms it. It sure does. Older versions of us. Places and enemies from our past. We're traveling through time, Sonic.
Okay, they've definitely changed that up a bit.
Without the time stones?
Oh,
It's
shit!
like that big thing that kidnapped Eggman can consume time.
I know Sonic CD already
And
had
then
red,
it
but
looks
they
like
then
you dragged
mentioned
your
that.
friends here. I mean, our friends.
So
You
I'm
know
just
what
kind of
I mean.
geeking out over here with changes. You tell I'm a Sonic fan. I
There
like
it
Sonic
is.
games. Sonic games are good. Well, not all good, but most of them are.
Where'd it go?
We need to track it down, and fast.
But yeah, I do like some of these tweaks to the cutscenes and the, you know, the dialogue therein. Definitely, you know, making fans feel... It basically makes fans feel more appreciated, like that they... It's basically... How do I word this? I don't know how to articulate my thoughts tonight. But basically, it's the developers being like, okay, we know that you guys love Sonic. We know that you care about the lore and, like, I mean, not that Sonic games have much story, but we know that you like that stuff. So we're gonna throw you a bone and take the extra time and effort to add like little sprinkles of like lore within the game, or like mentions of like past lore that was not there previously. But they did that in Frontiers as well, and I did appreciate that a lot. So I'm glad to see that they like retroactively add that stuff into this. I'll be ending the stream soon, but I think I've got one more level in me for tonight. Right, I got a Chaos Emerald. Right, let's... You know what, before we continue... Let's check the collection room real quick. So what do I get if I rescued the Chow? Do I even get anything, or is it just for bragging rights? Doesn't seem like I get anything. Just I got 2 songs. I got Green Hill Original and... Oh, there's no way to, like, skip a page, right? I got Green Hill Original and Splash Hill Zone, which is from Sonic 4 Episode 1. You know, everybody's favourite Sonic game. I will say this, and this is probably going to be a very controversial take. I don't think Sonic 4 Episode 1 is as bad as people make it out to be. I mean, when you really get down to the brass tacks of it, it's still not a great Sonic game. But for the time, it was relatively okay. Like, it was, I guess as the kids say nowadays, it's kind of mid. But I enjoyed it for what it was back then. And you know what? When Sonic 4 Episode 2 came out, it addressed and fixed a lot of the issues that Episode 1 had, and it was actually a really good, like, self-contained, you know, bite-sized Sonic game in its own right, and I would highly recommend checking out Episode 2, because that game, on top of fixing a lot of problems Episode 1 had, it also added in some cool new mechanics with, like the tag team thing with Sonic and Tails doing their, like, special moves and shit. And it's kind of sad because when that game came out, I was like, oh, this is actually really good. I can't wait for them to make Episode 3, because now it looks like they got their shit together. There's going to be an Episode 3, right? Right, Sega? You're going to make a third one of these, right? Maybe bring Knuckles in? Nah, they just cancel it because nobody cared. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I would have loved to see Sonic 4 Episode 3 personally, but that ain't gonna happen, unfortunately. Right, so we have moved from the Genesis era to what I think is being dubbed as the Dreamcast era. Oh, wait a minute. No. Stop. I didn't realize I was still on Modern. Ugh. I'm doing Classic and then Modern. But yeah, this is the Dreamcast era now, and we start with Sonic Adventure 1 and Speed Highway. Pretty good choice for a Sonic Adventure representation. I would say this is one of the most iconic levels in Sonic Adventure. Oh, you know, I just remembered something that I was meaning to mention on stream like a few weeks ago, and I only just remembered it right now. So, a few weeks ago, I went to the local Chinese takeout to get some food because I was feeling hungry. Like, there's a Chinese takeout, like, just a stone's throw from my apartment, right? And I went in there and I ordered some food, and I was just sitting in the corner, like, you know, waiting for my food to be, like, given to me so that I could leave and go back to my apartment with it. But while I was waiting for my food, I heard something oddly fucking familiar in the back of the fucking establishment, like behind, you know, where the kitchen was, basically. Like, I heard something that I know I heard before, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it for, like, at least a minute, and I was like, oh wait, I know where I heard that before. So, in Sonic Adventure 1, when you get to Eggman's base, and you play the level, I think it's called Final Egg, someone was playing the music of Final Egg in the kitchen. And I think the reason, like, I think the reason they were doing that was because they were listening to a video game radio station or something, because I think I heard another song after that. I forgot what it was, but I heard the final... Oh. Okay. I heard the Final Egg music playing in the kitchen. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's from Sonic Adventure. I know that song. And that was just so fucking surreal to hear that being played in the fucking kitchen of a Chinese, like, you know, takeout establishment. And I was like, oh, that... Never thought I'd hear that there, but yeah. Whoa. Oh. I like what they did with the 2D interpretations of, like, these stages. Up and down and all around. Oh, fuck. Let me do this. Oh, there's something above me. Up! That was a complete waste. There we go. Ciao gelato. So how many people here in chat are looking forward to the Sonic 3 movie in a couple months? I'm gonna go watch that movie day one. I think I'm ready for it. It's gonna be fun seeing them. Like, I assume that this is gonna be the final in the trilogy, because I don't think they're gonna be making a Sonic 4 movie at this point. Because they... Like, I remember when the Sonic 2 movie came out, and, like, Jim Carrey playing as Eggman. Like, Jim Carrey, the actor, was basically like, yeah, I'm retiring now, I'm done acting. Like, my acting career is officially over as of after Sonic 2. So, the people working on the Sonic movie franchise must have given Jim Carrey a fuck ton of money to ask him, hey, we know you said you're retiring from acting, but could you please come back? We need you for the third movie. And they must have paid him a ton, not only to get him back, but to have him basically play both Eggman and Gerald Robotnik. If you watch the trailer for it, because yeah, he's basically playing both characters, which, you know, that's absolutely perfect. So yeah, I'm glad that they got Jim Carrey back for the third Sonic movie. Like the first two, like, he's easily going to be one of the selling points of that movie. Like, he always fucking steals the show every time he's in it. Like, I've always loved Jim Carrey. He's a genuinely funny actor, in my opinion. Here's the thing about Jim Carrey. I know he got his start in Saturday Night Live, you know, like many actors in the 80s and 90s. But we never had Saturday Night Live in the UK. Like, I didn't know about any of that stuff. Like, I first was introduced to Jim Carrey through The Mask, which is a movie that I go back to every now and again, and that movie still kind of holds up today, and just like how entertaining that movie is, really. The CGI probably hasn't aged too well, but, you know, it was well ahead of its time at the time it came out. Alright, let's speed dash. Okay. Up and down and all around! But yeah, I do like Jim Carrey a lot. Like, I think he was a pretty good actor. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. It's Y, not X. Oh. God, I kind of want to play Sonic Adventure again at some point. I got a Chow! Oops. Missed the red ring of death. Also, I love that little set piece there that's a reference to Sonic Adventure 1. Like when you're going down the side of the building. This game definitely has a ton of fan service, which, you know, kind of expected for a game that's meant to be like, you know, a best of sort of like love letter to like classic Sonic stuff. God, you could make a Sonic racing game with that mechanic, like the fucking drifting. No, no, hang on. Ow. Fuck it. Really? Alright, fuck it then, not worth it. I tried. I really went out of my way to try and get that one. Okay, yeah, I think it's if you don't die in the whole level and get an A at the end, it just gets upgraded to S. I think that's how it works in this game. I forgot that's how that worked. But yeah, don't expect me to get all S's. I'm not really doing that. Again, don't really consider myself a completionist for the most part, and especially when I stream games, I generally don't go out of my way to get everything. The only games I can think of where I actually get everything on stream is like Kirby or whatever.
Thank you for saving me, Mr. Sonic. It was so scary, but I tried to be really brave.
You did great, kiddo.
What did she do? She did nothing. Also, did they give a new voice actor to Cream? Like, what was Cream's last voice acting thing? Because I do not remember. Right, so I think, as much as I want to continue playing this, we are approaching roughly the halfway point. So I think I'm going to stop here for now. You know what, let me look at the artwork before I stop. Artwork is... Wait, where is the artwork? Oh, here it is. I'm blind. Yeah, we can have a look at some of the pictures. You know, I love seeing like concept art for video games because it definitely like gives you an idea of like what the vision of the game is going to be. I like that drawing of Sonic there, it looks a little bit derpy. That definitely looks pretty close to what the final game looks like. I love how they have like multiple different designs just for the grinding rails. Sometimes you don't realize, like sometimes you take for granted, oh, people made a video game, okay, the video game is out, we can play it and enjoy it, but sometimes you tend not to realize how much effort and work goes into making one. And keep in mind, this game is like 15 years old at this point, like the original Sonic Generations. But this is the kind of stuff that you really get into when you're getting into the nitty-gritty of like what makes a video game, where something as fucking innocuous as like designing a fucking grinding rail is taken into serious consideration. Crazy, man. Then we get the concept art for chemical plant stuff. Oh, that's cool. It's a rough sketch for Sonic Heroes. Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. Idea sketches for Sonic Heroes. I like how the Sonic here kind of looks like the Sonic CD intro animation Sonic. And we're back here again. Okay. Yeah, I've got lots of stuff to unlock. I'm not going to get all the pictures, but I'll just unlock what I can as I play. Again, this playthrough is going to be very casual for the most part, so you're not going to see too much. Oh right, let me look at the characters before I stop. So yeah, here's Knuckles. His belief in the goodness of others can sometimes make him gullible. I remember there was a point in the Sonic franchise where Knuckles, having gullibility, ended up becoming like the worst part of his personality, where they like really flanderized it to the point that like Knuckles seriously believed Eggman was on the side of good and Sonic was on the side of evil. And I'm not talking about like Sonic 3, I'm talking about like later games like Sonic Advance 2, where he's like suddenly fucking fighting Sonic in a giant Eggman machine because apparently Eggman tricked him. And it's like, come on man, you know better than that. And yeah, I like how with this this description, you know, they kind of sweep the whole, oh, she's a love-obsessed maniac under the rug, like they don't want to bring that up at all. But yeah, there's the mention of the fortune cards. That's like something from Sonic CD that they brought back in Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Origins Plus Mania thing. But yeah, when was Cream last voice acted in a Sonic game? Because I genuinely do not remember. It may have been Shadow the Hedgehog now that I think about it. And that was with the 4Kids voice actors. Oh hey, we got Metal Sonic as well. Right, that's everything I got so far. So I think I'm going to stop here for now. We are roughly... We're not quite at the halfway point, but we're coming up to it very quickly. Like, Sonic Generations is not a super long game, honestly. But it's still a good game, in my opinion. It's like a really good game. You know, game length aside. But yeah, I should be able to finish the Sonic Generations portion of this collection next time I play it. I'm pretty sure I will. So we'll put a pin in that for now. And I'll probably get back to this real soon. I've got like a bunch of games I'm currently playing, including Halloween stuff, so maybe like half a week to a full week from now we'll continue this.